Hello, dear students. My name is Baykal Tıraş. Welcome again to our summer school language course.
Hi there, my name is Emel Anar. As you remember, we talked about shopping last week. And this week, we are going to practice how to talk about our plans and predictions.
So, talking about the plans, do you have any plans for the weekend?
Oh, yeah, actually. I'm going to meet a friend of mine from another city, and I'm going to show her around. So what about you?
Me too. I'm going to hang out with my friends, and we are going to have a chat at a cafe for a few hours, I guess.
Oh, so great.
Okay, so shall we start to talk about our plans and predictions in detail?
Sure, let's get started.
Okay, so, dear students, you see a nice sentence in here. A goal without a plan is just a wish. How can we translate this into Turkish, Ms. Anar?
Plansız bir hedef sadece bir dilektir.
Yes, and I totally agree with you. What do you think?
I also support this idea.
Yeah, dear students, in life, if we want to be successful, we need to have a goal, preferably more than one goal. Now, for example, a few days ago, I met a student of mine, and I asked him, "What is your future plan?" And he said, "My most important goal is to be a very good mechatronics engineer." And I asked him, "What are your plans for it?" And he said me these, for example, 1, I'm going to get very high marks at high school. And then I'm going to study at a very good university, and I'm going to work as an intern at a prestigious company, and finally, I'm going to study for a master's degree after I graduate. So, dear students, if we want to achieve something, first we must have a goal and detailed plans for it. So, shall we move?
Okay.
Okay.
And here, dear students, you see a picture. A boy is holding a credit card in his hand. And with his right hand, he is typing something. Most probably, he is looking for something online. And I think he is going to buy something online. So let's look at our example together now. And then we are going to look at these sentences in the left part.
Shall we read out the example together?
Of course.
I'm Jonathan and you are
Megan.
Okay. So, are you going to buy something online?
Yes, I am.
Oh, are you? What are you going to buy?
Well, I'd like to buy a 128 gigabyte memory card.
When are you going to buy it?
I'd like to buy it as soon as possible.
So, shall we do these questions one by one with you?
Of course,
and with our
but
students?
please tick the ones you're planning to do and cross the ones you're not planning to do while we are reading it.
Okay, so are you going to download a smartphone application? Your answer is possibly yes, I am, or no, I am not. And you tick or cross.
Okay.
Next question.
Are you going to take the university entrance exams? Yes, I hear your replies. Okay.
And are you going to live in a foreign country? Yes, I am, or no, I am not. Next one.
And are you going to are you going to fly somewhere?
And
Your answer. Okay. Yes, I am, or no, I'm not.
Next one. Are you going to go out with your friends? Yes, I am. Or no, I am not.
And the next one, are you going to start to learn a new foreign language? Is it yes or no? Okay.
And are you going to start a new hobby? Yes, I am. No, I am not.
No, I'm not. And the next one is, are you going to get a driver's license? Yes, I am, or no, I'm not.
And the last question is, are you going to change your school? Most probably, yes, I am, or no, I am not. I hear you saying. So, shall we choose one example with our own information?
Of course.
For example, would you like to ask me first?
Okay. Is anyone in your family going to fly somewhere?
Yes, my family and I are going to fly to Trabzon 2 weeks later.
Oh, how nice.
Okay, and may I ask you a question?
Of course.
For example, are you going to start a new hobby?
Oh, actually, yes. I'm going to start playing the guitar next week.
How nice. Really?
Okay.
Good. Okay, so shall we see the next activity?
Sure.
Okay.
Please.
Now, here, dear students, we are going to talk about voluntary work. Voluntary work means gönüllü iş,
Gönüllü çalışma.
gönüllü çalışma. As you see, there are 6 photos here, and all the people in these photos are going to do a voluntary work. Now, what kind of voluntary work are the people in the photos going to do? Let's match the photos with the sentences. Now, the first sentence is, he or she is going to help disabled children. So, the answer is this one. As you see, this young girl is disabled. Okay, so the second one is,
They are going to donate clothes for the people in need.
so the
And
answer is,
I think that picture is so suitable.
yes. Donate means give, okay? And the next one is, they are going to plant trees. That is very important for the environment. As you see, the answer is this, they are going to plant trees. Next sentence is,
He or she is going to give medical care in Tanzania. So
the answer is,
I think this picture is the correct answer.
yes. And next one,
Okay.
they are going to collect garbage for a clean environment. So, definitely this one, as you see. And the last sentence is,
They are going to send materials to Syrian refugees.
so what is Syrian refugees in Turkish?
Suriyeli mülteciler or sığınmacılar.
you can say. So the answer is, yeah, this
Sixth
one. Okay, so let's see the next activity.
Here you see, dear students, 2 people in a radio program, and this man is the radio host, and this girl is Grace, the spokesperson of a group of volunteers. She is going to inform us about her campaign, so let's listen to them and do the exercises together,
Okay,
shall
so-
we?
Sure. Now, dear students, you are going to listen to the radio program, and you are going to fill in the blanks with these verbs. First, let's look at these verbs: take, help, do, start, collect, deliver, raise, and talk. So, if you are ready, please fill in the blanks with these verbs. Shall we start?
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Welcome all. We are going to talk about voluntary work today. Our guest is Grace Smith. She's the speaker of a group of volunteers. Welcome to our program, Grace.
Thank you very much for inviting us.
So, tell us about your plans, Grace.
Syrian refugees are living in very poor conditions, and we are going to help them.
Well, what are you going to do for them?
First of all, we are going to raise awareness about them. Unfortunately, many people do not know anything about them. We are going to start campaigns in social media and hand out leaflets.
And then? What are you going to do?
You know, winter is coming. We want to send warm winter clothes, socks, underwear, and boots for adults and children. We expect everyone to give a hand.
I see. How long is it going to take?
We are going to collect all the items in 3 weeks, and we are going to deliver them next month.
That's a great job. Thank you all, and good luck.
I know it is a little bit difficult, but I am sure we can handle it, right? Okay, so Before we continue, there are some new and relatively difficult words. For example, we have already learned refugees. It is sığınmacı. And poor conditions is...
Zor şartlar.
Yes, and awareness is...
Farkındalık.
Yes, and we use this in Turkish, I guess. Campaign.
Kampanya, the same.
Okay, so let's check the answers together with you, dear students. The first one is, we are going to... Yes, our answer is talk about voluntary work today. And let's look at the second one.
Syrian refugees are living in very poor conditions and we are going to help them.
Exactly. And, well, what are you going to...
Your answer?
Do for them. And the next one?
First of all, we are going to raise awareness about them.
Exactly. And fifth one is, we are going to start campaigns in social media and hand out leaflets.
And sixth one is, how long is it going to take?
Yes. And the seventh one is, we are going to... All the items, yes, the answer should be collect all the items in 3 weeks. And the last one is...
So easy. We are going to deliver them next month.
Okay, so now let's move to the next activity so that we can understand this conversation much better.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Now, dear students, in this activity, you are going to decide who says the sentences below. First of all, so tell us about your plans. Do you remember who said that?
Shall we see the answer?
Let's check it out.
Okay.
It's radio host.
Okay. Another sentence is, thank you very much for inviting us. Do you remember who said this? Your answer is, or should be, Grace.
Grace.
Next one.
Unfortunately, many people do not know anything about them. Do you remember who said?
Let's see the answer.
Okay. Grace.
And, oh, I see. Or I understand who said this. Yes, radio host said this.
The next one, we expect everyone to give a hand. Do you know the meaning to give a hand? It means to help. And who said that? Grace.
And the last sentence is, that is a great job. Thank you all and good luck. As you might remember, radio host said this. Dear students, these sentences are very important in our daily lives. For example, let's look at the first one. So, tell us about your plans. Bize planlarınızdan bahsedin. Or, you can tell me about your school. Tell me about your life. Tell me about your family. Or, thank you very much for inviting us. Bizi davet ettiğiniz için teşekkür ederiz.
Evet.
You can say thank you very much for listening to us. Thank you very much for helping us. Okay? So, it would be very useful if you use these sentences or practice them in your daily lives. Okay. Now let's see the next activity.
And also in this activity, we see two people, they're talking on the phone, and we are going to complete the dialogue with our students with the sentences in the box. But first, let's read them all to have an idea. A is, yes, I'd love to. B, would you like to come with us? C, see you on Saturday then. D, do you have any plans for the weekend? And E, I'm working on my project. Now, please use these lines, these sentences, in the blanks to make a meaningful dialogue.
Okay, so shall we do it together?
For sure.
Let me be Ashley.
Yeah.
And you are Janet.
Okay.
So, hi Janet, what's up?
Hi Ashley, I'm fine. I'm working on my project.
Yes. Good. And what might be the next sentence? Do you have any plans for the weekend?
I'm going to visit my grandparents on Sunday, but I'm free on Saturday.
Great. Sandy and I are planning to see a movie on Saturday evening. Would you like to come with us?
And Janet says, yes, I'd love to.
And the final sentence is, see you on Saturday then.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move to the next activity. Okay. Dear students, up until now, we talked about our plans. When we talk about our plans, we use be going to structure. When we talk about our hopes and predictions or unplanned activities, we use the structure will. Now, we are going to practice this structure more. Here, there are some photos, but we gave these photos only to give you some ideas. Now, what will they probably do? Unscramble the words and use the photos to make meaningful sentences about what they will do in the future. Here you see the unscrambled phrases or words. For example, the first one, Nilay hopes she will, what is your answer? Go on holiday in the summer. Now, next sentence.
Ilse will probably have an operation 2 weeks later.
Exactly. And the next one, Richard hopes he will, let me see, yes, go bowling at the weekends.
And next one, Joe thinks he will surf the net tonight or surf the internet tonight.
Paul will probably take the university exam in June. And the last one is, yes.
Christoph is sure he will graduate when he is 17.
Okay, so let's move to our next activity.
So here, dear students, we have an activity in which you are going to use your own predictions and hopes maybe. Now you see a sentence and please use your own words and sentences to fill in the blanks, okay? Let's look at it. I'm afraid robots will in the near future. What do you think will happen in the future? Can I tell?
What will happen? Yes.
I can tell my own idea. I'm afraid robots will take the place of humanity in the near future.
Yes. I am afraid they will. The next hope or prediction is, I'm sure Turkey will in 20 years.
Yes.
So my answer would be, I am sure Turkey will be one of the most developed countries of the world in 20 years.
I hope that as well.
Okay, and next one.
And third one is, I think the world won't in 2050. What's your answer?
Can I tell this?
Of course.
I think the world won't be better in 2050. I'm afraid it won't. Okay, now, dear students.
From now on, you are going to use your own sentences. We won't be giving our sentences from now on. The fourth one is, I hope I'll, on my next birthday. Please tell us what you will do in your next birthday.
Okay, and the next one. When I turn 18, I hope I'll. Yes, when you are 18, what will you do? I think I'll. Yes.
Okay.
And next one.
At university, I guess I won't. Okay, I can hear you so well.
Next one. And I'll probably in my 30s. Yes, there is a long way to go, but...
Actually, I have an option.
Yes.
I'll probably live in a house by the sea in my 30s.
And I hope I'll visit you with my family.
For sure, always.
Thank you. Okay, now, dear students, we are going to talk about some special occasions. Occasions means days or events, we can say. Here, there are some photos of the special occasions here. Now, please match the special occasions with the photos below. Put a cross if an occasion is not in the photos. We have two examples for you. Wedding, as you see, this is a wedding. And the second one is Eid al-Fitr. It might be very difficult for you. It means Ramazan Bayramı. And we have another one, which is important for us.
Eid al-Adha.
Yes, and that is
Kurban Bayramı.
So, Eid al-Fitr is not in one of these photos, so we put a cross. Now, Easter. Easter is not very special in Muslim culture, but it is very popular in a Christian culture. So, Easter is...
Paskalya.
And the answer is C, this one. Okay. And very important day for us.
Teacher's Day.
And that is, let's see the answers, G, as you see. And Mother's Day is this one.
A.
And
Women's Day.
is it in the photos?
No, I can't see it.
Okay, so it's not in the photos. And graduation, yes, this is graduation. And we have already said this. Eid al-Adha is this one, I guess.
F.
Okay. And Day of Nowruz is not in these photos. And
Birthday. Oh, it is so easy to find it.
yeah, this
B.
one. And the last one is New
New
Year.
Year.
Okay. And New Year is not
Oh,
in the photos.
not in the photos.
Okay. Now, let's move to the next activity. Yes, please.
And here again, we are going to do an activity together. You are going to watch the video and then answer the questions. So please watch it with great care and try to understand every word you can. Okay?
So, we have 3 questions, comprehension questions for you. The first one is,
How are Sarah and Ivan related? What special occasion do they want to organize? And who will arrange the flowers?
so, if you are ready, we can watch.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, Sarah. What is it about?
You know, we have only 1 week left.
1 week for what?
Oh, come on. It's Mother's Day next week.
Is it? What will we do for Mum?
First, we both should buy a nice present for her.
Yes, but what can we buy?
Let's think about it. How about a perfume?
Well, I don't know. We always buy her a perfume. I think it should be something different.
How about a handbag?
Oh, yes. That will be good.
I know a good place for it. They have reasonable prices. I'm buying a handbag. What about you?
I have no idea at the moment, but I will take a look at the internet shopping web pages. They have lots of different items. I think I will decide after it.
Okay, that's a good idea. Dad never forgets, but we should remind him about it.
Yeah, we should. We will ask him anyhow. You know, we will need some money.
You're right. What else do we need?
Flowers, of course. We should buy her flowers as a family.
I'm sure Dad will arrange that.
Presents, flowers, and what else can we do?
Shall we ask Dad for a special dinner at a nice restaurant as a family?
Great idea. I will ask Dad to make a reservation at the restaurant.
Let's look at the answers together with you, dear students. How are Sarah and Ivan related?
I think they are sister and brother.
Okay, and the second one is, what special occasion do they want to organize? It is very clear, I guess. Mother's Day. And the next one is, who will arrange the flowers? I guess your answer is
Their father.
Now, dear students, let's watch the video again and circle the correct options. Here, we have some 5 comprehension questions for you. Let's look at them one by one. How many weeks later will the occasion take place? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Next question.
Will they buy a perfume as a present? Yes, no, or maybe.
And the next one is, what will Sarah buy? A book, a dress, or a handbag? And the next one is,
how will Ivan buy a present? From a shopping mall, online, or from a local shop?
and the last question is, what will they do in the evening to celebrate the occasion? A, they'll eat out at a restaurant. B, they'll prepare a nice meal at home. Now, if you are ready, we can re-watch the video.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, Sarah. What is it about?
You know, we have only 1 week left.
1 week for what?
Oh, come on. It's Mother's Day next week.
Is it? What will we do for Mum?
First, we both should buy a nice present for her.
Yes, but what can we buy?
Let's think about it. How about a perfume?
Well, I don't know. We always buy her a perfume. I think it should be something different.
How about a handbag?
Oh, yes. That will be good.
I know a good place for it. They have reasonable prices. I'm buying a handbag. What about you?
I have no idea at the moment, but I will take a look at the internet shopping web pages. They have lots of different items. I think I will decide after it.
Okay, that's a good idea. Dad never forgets, but we should remind him about it.
Yeah, we should. We will ask him anyhow. You know, we will need some money.
You're right. What else do we need?
Flowers, of course. We should buy her flowers as a family.
I'm sure Dad will arrange that.
Presents, flowers, and what else can we do?
Shall we ask Dad for a special dinner at a nice restaurant as a family?
Great idea. I will ask Dad to make a reservation at the restaurant.
So let's see the answers. The first one is
Only 1 week.
1 week. The second one is
No, they won't choose the perfume.
what will Sarah buy?
A handbag, she said.
And how will Ivan buy a present?
Oh, I heard it as online.
Online. He said internet shopping web pages. And the last one is what will they do in the evening to celebrate the occasion?
They will eat out at a restaurant.
Yes, exactly. I hope you have understood most of the conversation. Now we have one more activity for you. Yes,
And
Ms. Anna?
please again tell us who says the sentences below. Firstly, the first one, can I talk to you for a second?
Who says
Do you
this?
remember that?
Let's see. Okay.
It's Sarah.
And let's think about it. How about the perfume? Do you remember who said this?
It's so clear, actually.
Sarah said this. And the next one?
Oh, yes, that will be good.
And who said this?
It's Ivan.
And I have no idea at the moment. Ivan said
again.
this.
And the next one is, okay, that's a good idea. Who said that? It's Sarah.
And great idea. I'll ask Dad to make a reservation at the restaurant. And who said this? Ivan said this.
Dear students, this is all for this week.
Hope to see you next week.